Good evening and welcome, everybody. Thank you, Grayson, for that invocation and welcome so much. My name is Joe Green, and it has been a privilege to serve as the principal at Jarrell High School. I would like to again welcome you all to the graduation ceremonies for the Jarrell High School class of 2022. Students and families, you have had a historical high school experience. I know you've heard that many times over the last several years, but what you have overcome should not go overlooked. You persevered through one of the most trying times for students. I'm reminded of a quote from the great educator, Paulo Freire, who said, "Hope is something shared between teachers and allowing of our joy." At this time, I would like to introduce the individuals who are participating in this evening's ceremony. If you would, please stand when your name is called. First of all, we have the Jarrell Independent School District Board President, Ms. Crystal Phelan, as well as our Jarrell Independent School District Superintendent, Dr. Tony Hicks. I would also like to welcome our school board members, Vice President, Ms. Jenny Arnold, Secretary, Ms. Tamara Dozier, Mr. Bruce Epstein, Mr. Troy Clausen, Ms. Rebecca Kirby, and Mr. Dave Lovelace. We're also proud to be joined tonight by Jarrell ISD district personnel and our Jarrell ISD faculty and staff. At this time, I would like to ask that all Jarrell ISD non-high school employees who are in attendance, please rise. Among this group, we have principals from each of our JISD schools. From Jarrell Middle School, Ms. Kelly Blair. From Igo Elementary School, Ms. Adrienne Rodriguez. And from Jarrell Elementary School, Ms. Laura Hutchinson. Although we are celebrating the graduation of these JHS seniors, all of you have had a hand in this moment. Many of our students have been attending Jarrell schools since elementary school, and I know there are many Jarrell ISD staff here tonight who have watched these students grow up through the years. We thank you so much for being here. At this time, would all Jarrell High School staff members, past and present, please rise. Each and every one of you have also played an instrumental role in working with these graduates during their 4 years of high school. From our career and technical teachers, our fine arts teachers, our coaching staff, and all of our core content area teachers, you have persevered through challenging times to remain a steadying force in the lives of your students. Thank you all so much. And finally, I would like to welcome all of the parents, families, and friends of our senior class. Will all of the families of our graduates please rise at this time? Thank you, families. There is not enough time to say about all that you have done for us and your children. There's so much to say about the work you have done, especially these past 3 school years in particular. You have made it through remote learning, remote conferencing, even remote awards banquets. I'm sure some of you right now are probably cringing right now, wishing I would stop saying the word remote. But like your students, you have also endured uncertain times as the parents/educators providing that important motivation at home that we so have appreciated. Thank you for all that you have done to support our teachers and the entire JISD community. Finally, I would like to welcome our Jarrell High School graduates, the graduating class of 2022. As we begin to acknowledge your accomplishments tonight, I would like to take a moment to recognize just a few of the amazing groups here on campus that make Jarrell special. Would every senior who has been a member of the Jarrell High School Student Council, National Honor Society, Key Club, and Jarrell High School Blue Crew please rise? These students have gone above and beyond to promote and sustain the student culture and the art of giving back here at JHS. Thank you for making Jarrell High School such a special place. And now would every senior who is receiving an academic, extracurricular, athletic, vocational, or community-based scholarship please rise? Tonight, we have students who have received full athletic scholarships, scholarships for service from the San Gabriel Masonic Lodge, the American Legion, the Daughters of the American Revolution Good Citizens Award, the Kiefer Memorial Fund, the Woodbury Memorial Scholarship, and the JISD Superintendent's Scholarship Fund, just to name a few. In total, our seniors have received well over $1 million in scholarships. These outstanding students are a reflection of the academic and civic excellence your graduating class has brought to the community, and we are so very proud. I would now like to ask every student who has earned a certification through one of our career and technical programs to please rise as well. These students have earned special cords for passing industry-based certification exams that grant them immediate opportunities in a variety of lucrative and much sought-after careers. Congratulations to all of you students. And finally, we would like to highlight a special senior who is enlisting in the United States Army. Landon Elliott, would you please rise? Landon, I know you have thought long and hard about the sacrifice you are making for our country, and we are so incredibly proud of you. Thank you. At this time, I would like to welcome our salutatorian, Arturo Trejo, to come forward and give his salutatorian address. Arturo has been such an accomplished student during his time in Jarrell. He has participated in marching band, concert band, the National Honor Society, a plethora of dual credit courses, as well as the JHS Book Club. Arturo will continue his education at the University of Texas in Austin. Please join me in welcoming your 2022 salutatorian, Arturo Trejo.
Good evening, people of Jarrell. Thank you for being here on this momentous occasion. I'd like to begin by thanking my parents for putting up with me for the past 18 plus years, along with my sisters for making my life interesting, albeit unwillingly. Now, I know I said I promised you guys I wouldn't make a reference, but come on, I was lying, you know that. Okay. My friends who listened to the same jokes every day, made sure I was included, and always helped me watch my head. To, I'll say, 98% of my teachers, past and present, who both frustrated and motivated me, and who believed in me when I didn't, and to the after-school programs that made sure I had a semblance of an idea of what I was doing for the past 4 years. Now, I'm sure most of you here most of you are here for a student that isn't me, and you want to get out of these bugs, so I'll continue. We are here today not only because of the past 4 years, but because we have made it through the long journey of, well, how could I describe it? It was different for everyone. Everyone had their own slice of the world they attended to. Some of it was easy, hard, a bit of both, likely with a few essays, tests, games, concerts, and competitions in between. Freshman year was likely what we expected out of high school, except for the month of April. May Tony Stark and the fallen Avengers rest in peace. Sophomore year started out well enough. Who could forget that spring break? That very, very, very long spring break. Junior year was made of either in-person class or the 2 screens, your classroom and the TV you had on instead. And finally, the year we always had at the back of our minds. I remember this year being one of the more difficult years, but one with positive moments here and there. I remember I made a bet with our first female football coach, and that resulted in me winning Mr. Miracle by Tom King. Good read, I recommend it. Pryor had coffee pot in his room ready for us since calculus was right after lunch, so that came in handy. Settle taught me something about biology, but I remember when she taught me about fountain pens, which I will forever carry and use. And I also remember that time someone thought shaking a Bang & protein shake mix in the middle of class was a good idea, and that stain is still on the ceiling. So if you're in the science building in the top floor, look for it. Some people will remember their prom, most of you will, but I will remember taking my best friend to see his first Batman movie and sharing the excitement it brought me. I know many of you likely have memories similar to mine, probably not in events, but in what they remind you of. The people and places that make those moments special, those moments that make it easy to get through the tests, the essays, and the long competitions. Now comes the scary bit. We are here today because the journey we started is coming to a conclusion, and that's expected. I mean, part of the journey is the end. Things are changing, and as we continue our lives today, we may not visit the same places as often or see the same people we saw on a almost daily basis. Things end, and that's always sad, but things begin again, and that's always happy, so be happy. And don't panic, because the changes we have gone through, the changes we will experience, they've helped shape who we are today. And that's good. You have to keep changing to go through life, as long as you remember the people who you were and the people and the person you want to be. I think this can be best summarized by a quote from the series finale of Amphibia. Change can be difficult, but it's how we grow. It can be the hardest thing to realize you can't hold on to something forever. Sometimes you have to let it go. But of the things you'd let go, you'd be surprised what makes its way back to you. Here's to hoping that some of what you let go can find its way back to you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Arturo. Now I would like to welcome to the stage our valedictorian for the class of 2022, Luke Payne. Luke, who is the recipient of far too many athletic, academic, and extracurricular accolades to mention this evening, has attended Jarrell ISD since kindergarten. Luke has earned over a 4.7 GPA during his 4-year career. He is also our class president, the Honor Society president, the Future Health Professionals treasurer, the VP for finance for FCCLA. He has also participated as a varsity athlete in baseball and tennis. Luke has given back to the community by volunteering with Jarrell Blue Santa, the Caring Place, and with the Healthy Kids Running Series. Luke will be attending Texas A&M University in the fall, where he'll major in nursing while serving on the Corps Cadets. Welcome, Luke.
Good evening. It is my pleasure to welcome JISD administration, faculty, staff, parents, students, and special guests. As this is going to be a special moment in our lives, and we're going to remember it as the bug infestation of 2022. Thank you all for attending this milestone achievement made by the class of 2022. We will surely remember this moment for the rest of our lives, and I'm excited we all get to celebrate this accomplishment together this evening. My fellow graduates, the past 4 years have definitely been fun, stressful, exciting, and somewhat of a wild ride all at the same time. I feel like I went to bed my sophomore year during spring break and woke up today, a senior, trying to prepare to enter the real world. As part of the class of 2022, we may all feel a little cheated due to the COVID experience. But you know, as the saying goes, life's like a box of chocolates. And unfortunately, we missed a piece of the high school experience. With that said, I'm very thankful most things have been returned to normal, allowing us to enjoy our senior year. If the pandemic taught me anything, it's to never take time for granted and to enjoy the little things in life. Now, I could stand up here and talk about all of the countless memories made during the past 4 years between us, but we can't be here all night, so I'll try and hit on the highlights. Personally, Jarrell is by far the best town I've ever lived in. Probably because I've lived here my entire life. For those few out there tonight who also grew up in this used-to-be small town, it feels as if we've seen it all. And if you didn't happen to grow up in Jarrell, ask anyone who did, and they'll gladly be sure to mention how much Jarrell has grown and what it was like back in their day. This town definitely has changed, as change is inevitable. In order to see future success and improvements in JISD, we need to be willing to change as well. New staff, students, buildings, and opportunities are filling our schools. I could go on and on. The point is that this isn't small-town Jarrell anymore, and I'm excited to be able to say that today. The future of Jarrell ISD is bright and full of hope. Now, I have a short reading that I'd like to share with you tonight. It's about everything I've learned throughout my high school career, including some memories made along the way. I may have tweaked it a little bit. It's called I've Learned. I've learned that most of the things I worry about never happen. I've learned that every great achievement was once considered impossible. I've learned to never touch Coach Arnold's baseball bat, especially if your name is Mason Dotson. I've learned that if there were no problems, there would be no opportunities. I've learned that losing is a part of life, but there is a lesson in every loss. I've learned that regardless of color, age, or situation, we all need about the same amount of love. I've learned that optimists seem happier than pessimists. I've learned that graduates of Jarrell High School come and go, but they usually come back, even if they say, "I'm never coming back to Jarrell." I've learned that there's no elevator to success. You have to take the stairs. I've learned that although Coach Price may be turning in his whistle this year, he'll never forget about all that jive we did. I've learned that we grow only when we push ourselves beyond what we already know. I've learned from Miss Settled that getting weeded out is a real thing in life, so always be on your A game. I've learned that everyone has something to teach. I've learned that no matter the score, the Jarrell community packs the stands at every event we host. I'll never forget the overwhelming support from the Jarrell community, and I hope the support continues long after my high school years are over. And lastly, I've learned that education, experience, and memories are 3 things that no one can ever take away from you. Now, there are a few teachers at JISD I would like to thank for having a positive impact on my high school education. These include my 10th grade English teacher, Miss Moranto, my freshman geometry teacher and cross-country coach, Coach Jarrett, Miss Lawrence, who I've had as a health teacher for all 4 years, Miss McClendon for the unmeasurable amount of printing I requested for her in the library this year, and Miss Tabor for helping me to prepare to be a college student. I truly appreciate the dedication you all have given to the students of Jarrell High and for helping to advance my academic career. There are 2 more teachers I would like to thank who not only played a huge role in my education, but who also had a positive impact on my personal life. The first is the well-known and infamous Mr. Pryor. Teaching at Jarrell for over 13 years, he has devoted countless hours to improving your children's education. He taught me physics, he taught me pre-calculus, and this year he tried to teach me calculus, but you can ask him how that went. Without a doubt, Mr. Pryor is the smartest man I've ever met, and Jarrell ISD should be honored to have him as part of their staff. The last teacher I'd like to recognize is Ms. Dismukes, my FCCLA advisor, culinary teacher, life coach, mentor, and admirable leader. She's helped me advance to state FCCLA competitions alongside Ms. Adkins for 2 years in a row. She has a passion for caring about students like no other, and I hope you know the incredible impact you made in this school, not only for me, but for every student here tonight. I would also like to take a moment to congratulate my fellow classmate Arturo for his academic success and for keeping me up at night for the past 4 years. Without a doubt, you will achieve great things in the years to come. I want to thank my parents for believing in me and supporting me throughout the entire way. Words cannot express the gratitude I have for them in my life. My father, who I want to leave, they printed it out wrong a little bit. My father, who has instilled knowledge and wisdom into me throughout my life, alongside my mother, who is one of the hardest working and most dedicated women I know, are both the reason why I'm standing up on this podium today. And I'm also extremely grateful for my siblings for teaching me that tough love throughout my childhood. Now Luke chapter 1, verse 37 states, "For nothing will be impossible with God." I'm extremely grateful to God for this opportunity, and I owe everything to him. Now, I'm definitely not one to brag, but as the one and only Snoop Dogg once said in his Hollywood Star of Fame speech, I want to thank me for believing in me. I worked hard, really hard, day and night to achieve this. I devoted my time and energy to accomplish this goal, and I finally did it. Now, some have asked if I've had any regrets in high school. And to answer that, the only regret I have is not spending enough time with my true high school friends. You guys are like family to me, and you know who you are. I really want to thank you for being there for me. I thought I knew, but I didn't. And I will forever cherish the memories we made together. And with that said, class of 2022, I want you to take a good look around, because this is most likely the last time we will all be together. Enjoy this moment. I want to leave you with one last piece of advice. As we move on to the next chapter of our lives, whether that be military, college, trade school, or other careers, I want you to promise you'll be the best you can be. Promise you'll never give up, even when faced with adversity. Promise to never let anything stop you from achieving your dreams. Never quit. Always look forward. Use this accomplishment as a stepping stone to continue your path towards success. In closing, a wise man once said, "A high school education is a great thing, just as long as you're willing to learn something after you graduate." There's no doubt in my mind you will all be successful. Thank you, fellow students, JISD, and the Jarrell community. And it has been a privilege to call Jarrell my home. Thank you.
Thank you, Luke. Could everyone please give our JHS class of 2022 valedictorian and salutatorian one more round of applause? Thank you both. And now, the moment you've all been eagerly awaiting. Miss Granberry, would you please come forward to read the names of our seniors so that we may present them with their diplomas?
Luke Porter Payne. Arturo Trejo Jr. Grayson Lee Searcy. Alicia Nicole Christofferson. Hunter J. Hawes. Jaden Luis Chavez. Grace Daniela Cifuentes. Josie Grace Hibbler. Miguel Angel Grotto. Tori Lynn Murphy. Neve Nicole Acosta. Victor Emmanuel Aguado. Samir Alexander Agurcia Melendez. Yanira Albiter Solis. Roger Alfonso Aracina. Sanaya Lynn Anderson. Cristobal Agustin Arredondo. Hasima Aslami. Benito Banuelos. Angela Juliana Gomez. Alyssa Shea Bell. Ariana Lisette Benavides. Molly Berumen. Abigail Grace Brinkmeyer. DeAndre Marquise Brown. Maria Catherine Bruce. Camden Patrick Bruner. Alex Deanna Berwick. Alan Camargo. Shanti Capitan. Caitlin Nicole Compton. Caitlin Renee Corbell. Mariana Coronel. James David Cox. Sean Cross. John Del Valle Sierra. Justin Delgado. Tyler Andrew DeWitt Jr. Hilden Charles Reed Dickey. Daniel De Jesus Dones. Jenna Haley Dozier. Gabriella Rose Dunham. Landon Anthony Elliott. Jonathan Espinosa. Isabella Sofia Estacio. Michael Alexander Farmer. Kayron Lamont Marquise Fisher. Connor Owen Fitzhugh. Seth Matthew Gaddison. Emilio Israel Garcia. Jobriah Renee Garcia. Jacob Garcia Facundo. Dayanara Garcia Urquiza. Isabel Rose Gomez. Madison Alexis Groves. Sarah Alicia Mariana Hartman. Jordan Elizabeth Havelka. Alexander Miguel Hernandez. Ariana Vela Hernandez. Crystal Huerta. Jacob Brian Jackson. Alexa Lynn James. Brandon Lloyd Janes. Sierra Nicole Jakewith. Jenadette Keoa Johnson. Melanie Renee Kancheff. Abigail Madison Keaton. Riley Ann Kilpatrick. Ajayla Michelle King. Emerson Sky Kirby. Tamar Talitha Curtin. Calais Virginia Koenig. Julian Leal. Alexander Leon. Craig Jason Lira. Gilberto Luna Jr. Aiden Joseph Martinez. Y Marquez Ali Maxwell.
Thank you.
Iverson James Meacham. Neftali Mejia. Jessica Jasmine Mercado Perez. Keon Xavier Moore. Sakina Moore. Alexandra Isabel Morales. Roberto Morales Aldana. Megan Leanne Mauser. Alexis Alexandra Nieto. Jeffrey Nalasco. Ismael Angel Ochoa Jr. Azalea J. Ojeda. Heather Alexandra Padilla. Shade Renee Padilla. Dominic Joshua Parsons. Thomas Allison Patterson III. Nathan Rafael Peralta. Jamari Vincente Price. Leslie Nayeli Ramirez Pulido. Emmanuel Ramos Espinosa. Juan Francisco Rangel Barcines. Leslie Carolina Resendez. Angel Eduardo Reyes Soto. Jacqueline Lee Richardson. Michael Ray Ritchie. Jolie Page Rizzo. Naeli Jacqueline Rodriguez. Ramon Rafael Rodriguez Jr. Victoria Lynn Romero. Karina May Salas. Caden Arturo Sanchez. Miguel Angel Sayago. Kendall Renee Seidel. Benjamin Andrew Axel Siemens. Kaylee Nicole Simpson. Anira Nicole Senegal Hamilton. Shakira Ayana Smith. Lorelei Lynn Snelson. Logan Alejandro Soto Cortez. Jaquamian Quintarius Tatum. Rosie Yasmin Taylor. Caitlin Paige Teeler. Giovanni James Ali Theory Seifula. Miarvi Thompson. Leslie Noelia Torres. Raymond Jordan Trauber. Chastity Ann Trevino. Anthony Mackay Karan Tyson. Courtney Eugene Tyson Jr. Jesus Eduardo Valle. Esmeralda Valadez Velasquez. Braden Reed Vrabel. Sarah Marie Warner. Derek Delanor Warren Jr. Christopher Paul Weiss Jr. Christian Uriel Zavala Valadez. Mrs. Phelan, please come. And Dr. Hicks to certify the graduates.
It is my distinct honor to certify that all of these graduates have met the course requirements set forth by the state of Texas and the Jarrell Independent School District and are indeed eligible to graduate. Graduates, please take your positions.
You'll stay up here for this part.
Okay, thank you. School board members, thank you very much. Y'all may have a seat. Thank y'all very much. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen and class of 2022. Congratulations, graduates. We are so proud of you. On behalf of our Board of Trustees and myself, we want to take a moment to recognize you and celebrate your accomplishments. Your hard work to meet goals, perseverance to overcome obstacles, and unwavering focus to achieve at high levels has led to this moment. You have set the standard, the Jarrell standard, with being awarded, and I know Dr. Green said it earlier, but we need to say it again, being awarded over $1 million in scholarships. Absolutely. With achieving state recognition in cross-country, track, band, Family, Career, and Community Leaders of America, our first ever fishing team, Future Farmers of America, and theater. And that's not all. Absolutely, I heard a horn. That's congratulations, guys. We're very proud of you. Along with our students earning over 200 industry-based certifications, over 200 certifications in welding, food service manager, Microsoft, Adobe, floral design, and veterinarian assistant. These are amazing accomplishments, and we are so proud of you. Graduates, I know that you share today's honor with your teachers, parents, and guests. They are the support and encouragement that helped you get to this point and will be beside you while you continue on life's journey. As you take your next step in life, remember, you embody cougar courage, a person who embraces challenges as opportunities. There will be obstacles in life. Draw on that cougar courage and know you have what it takes. Continue to work hard. Keep your eye on the stars and know your Jarrell family is always cheering for you. On behalf of the entire Jarrell ISD, we cannot wait to see where your path takes you. Congratulations, seniors. We are so proud of you. Go Cougars!
And now, class of 2022, please rise and take the extra cap from beneath your seat. I think you know what to do at this point. Friends and family, I present to you the Jarrell High School graduating class of 2022. Congratulations. You good? Seniors, we will now exit to your right and walk around to the side of the stadium so that we can get an extra photo of you guys exiting. Congratulations again, class of 2022.